今天还有不少的重要来宾到场出席，那我们在此特别介绍。
We have several dignitaries here tonight who honor us with their presence. We would like to take a moment to recognize them on the stage.
First, please welcome Senator, the Honorable Mr. Tobias Nberga, and also Senator, the Honorable Mr. Ching-Hsiang. Please come to the stage. And also, we have Mr. Philip Leung, Canada's representative, Asia Pacific Economic Corporation and APEC Business Advisory Council. Next, we'd like to have Senator Nberga to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Distinguished guests, my fellow parliamentarians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, ni hao.
Ni hao.
I'm privileged to be with you here tonight, and I'm honored, very honored, to be asked to say a few words. But first, I want to start by thanking Director General Rong Chuan Wu and Mrs. Rachel Wu. Thank you for hosting us at this wonderful celebration. Friends, Canada and Taiwan relations are increasingly growing stronger, and they are similar to the tradition of Guanxi, the social bond between two people that is nurtured and strengthened over time. It is based on mutual respect and common interests. And since the establishment of the Canadian Trade Office in Taipei in 1986, many steps have been taken to develop business opportunities, to build stronger cultural ties, and to cooperate in education and in scientific research. I was fortunate to be invited to visit Taiwan this summer, and I must say that what I saw and heard impressed me. Our delegation had the honor of meeting President Ma and Vice President Wu, and we were given the opportunity to see and marvel at the beautiful nature, the rich culture, and the incredible economic advances that Taiwan has managed to achieve. What stood out the most to me during our visit is the strong reforms in your governance system that have taken place and the movement towards a strong and healthy democracy, something we are blessed to have here in Canada. I was so proud to be able to go on top of Taipei 101, walk at the Roku Mountains. And I had the great pleasure of getting to know this strong and vibrant Taiwanese Canadian community here in Toronto over the past 2 years. It is not large in numbers, but it is very important, especially for the financial and economic well-being of both Canada and Taiwan. The potential for partnership between Canadian innovation, stakeholders, and Taiwanese partners is great. This year, we have seen some easing on important import restrictions on beef products from Canada. This is good, and we hope we can gain more access to our high-quality beef products. Another development is the opening up of Taiwanese markets to poultry products. Considering Taiwan has the 7th highest foreign exchange and gold reserves in the world, I think there will be something left to spend on our fine Canadian meat in Taiwan. We must try to foster further relations that will increase investment flows in both directions, to identify areas ripe for increasing export and import, and to support initiatives that foster even stronger cultural and personal ties, all based on mutual respect and common interest, the tradition of one state. Xie, thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Murga, Senator Ko, and Mr. Filipino. Senator No, sorry.
Well, I thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my members of the Parliament, distinguished guests. As my friend Senator Virgo already say everything, and what I'm going to say is I wish the collaboration, the conflict between Taiwan and Canada will prosper. As he said, we have the opportunity to visit Taiwan, and we are very much impressed. And the bilateral relationship between Canada and Taiwan is always strong, and we hope that the trade between the two countries will prosper. Thank you. Xie xie.
Thank you very much. 我们知道现场有许多的长辈在这里，那因为接下来还有一小段的一些贵宾致辞，所以如果您需要的话，我们现场处有许多的同仁，可以请他们为你拿一把椅子，让你坐下来会有一个比较舒服的环境。
I know that there's going to be a lot of speeches going on tonight, so if anybody is kind of feeling tired, feel free to kind of walk around a little bit so that you get your blood flowing.
Next one, we would like to invite the Member of Parliament, John McCollum, for Don Valley West. Come to the stage. John Carmichael. Member of Parliament for Mountain Union Bill, the Honourable John McCollum. Member of Parliament John St. Leon for Willowdale. And Member of Parliament Greg Budd for Mississauga Streetville. This is Member of Parliament John Carmichael, and we would like to welcome Member of Parliament John St. Leon to give us a short speech.
I think I'm Sean St. Leon. He's Sean McCollum. Good evening. 大家晚安。大家晚安好。Your Excellency, Director Wu, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to be joined here with my colleagues from the House of Commons, John Carmichael, who represents the riding of Don Valley West, and also from the other party, John McCollum, who represents the riding of Markham. Thank you. Now, I understand that the long speeches are not going to do a lot of good, but because there are many other speakers, but I will say this, that Taiwan touches all of us in many ways, and let me share with you what those are. If you ever drink a bubble tea that is invented in Taiwan, and if you ever rode on a giant bicycle that was made in Taiwan, and if you ever use a computer that is made by either Acer or Asus, those are also been made in Taiwan. So not only are we celebrating 103 years of the founding of the Republic of China, it is also the oldest and longest surviving democracy in Asia. And now, for those of you who do not know, there was that is this coming November 15th, President Ma will host again the Terry Fox Run in Taiwan. Terry Fox, obviously, was a Canadian, but he is very dear to those of us who live in Taiwan because of his spirit, because of the stuff, and all what he did in bringing us together in our common goal to fight the cancer. So I hope I will be able to join him on November 15th in Taipei at Terry Fox Run. And those of you who will be going to Taiwan, that will be excellent time. So anyway, so on behalf of the Government of Canada, I wish to extend our congratulations to the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office Toronto on the very momentous occasion of commemorating the 103rd anniversary of the founding of the Republic of China and Taiwan. Thank you for your contribution to the success of our Multicultural Society in Canada, signed by the Parliamentary Secretary for Multiculturalism. That's myself. And I will ask John Carmichael to speak to you.
Thank you, CS. Your Excellency, Director General Wu, special delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to join you tonight. We're delighted to be here and to celebrate this 103rd National Day of the Republic of China, Taiwan. And on behalf of the Government of China, or the Government of Canada rather, my apologies. On behalf of the Government of Canada, I join my colleague in wishing you the very best of success, and thank you for inviting us to join you this evening. Thank you.
So, cameras.
Mr. Director General, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, Dajahao. It's a great pleasure for me to be here, and on behalf of the leader of the Liberal Party of Canada, Justin Trudeau, to bring you greetings at the time of the 103rd National Day of Taiwan. Justin could not be here. I think you might know he had other things to deal with relating to Iraq and Ottawa today. But he is in spirit, and he told me he wishes he could have been here tonight. But on his behalf, I would first like to say that mention was made of the Taiwanese Chinese community in Canada as being 20,000 people who were decent. I think there was something lost in the translation, because I'd say it's more than decent. The Taiwanese Canadians I know are not just decent, but I think they make a vibrant, excellent contribution to this country of Canada. I've been in Taiwan a few years ago, and not only did we have a really good meeting with President Ma and see Taipei, but we also went to that beautiful lake where Ching-Hsiang used to go. We went to a stunning national park. We went to an innovation research center which speaks to the strength of the Taiwanese economy. So we really had a great view of Taiwan, and I hope to be able to go back there one day. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of Justin Trudeau, I know you don't want long speeches. You've already had a few, so I hope I'm setting a good example. But I wish you one more time a very happy National Day, and to have a great evening. Thank you very much.
Next, please welcome Member of Provincial Parliament for Mississauga-Streetsville, Mr. Bob Delaney, and Member of Provincial Parliament for Oxford, Mr. Ernie Hardman. We would like to welcome Mr. Bob Delaney to make a speech.
Good evening, everybody. Ni hao, tai jia hao. I'm pleased to bring you greetings on behalf of Premier Kathleen Wynne and Minister of Economic Development and Trade, Brad Dogood, on this, the 103rd 103rd anniversary of the economic miracle that we call Taiwan. And one of the things that impressed me on my trip to Taiwan was how Taiwan, almost uniquely in Asia, has a government that is so freely, openly, democratically, and as all of you from Taiwan know, passionately elected. It was a pleasure to, thank you. It was a pleasure to tour the legislative building in Taipei. We look forward here in Ontario to more trade, back and forth, two-way trade between the province of Ontario and Taiwan. Taiwan being a nation that's about the same size and shape as Lake Ontario, and yet there's half again as many people, creating such a wonderful, wonderful society. It feels like if there was a Canada in Asia, that Canada would be in Taiwan. We look forward to a great deal more two-way student exchange between Ontario and Taiwan. We also look forward to a great deal more collaboration in some of the sectors in which both Taiwan and Ontario can reinforce each other's strengths. We've talked a little bit about our agricultural community, and my friend Ernie will tell you a little bit more. And I'd like to say that we should also be doing more work in digital media and renewable energy. Congratulations, Director General Wu. You're a credit to the wonderful people of Taiwan, and may we have many more such celebrations. Thank you very much. Xie xie.
Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It was indeed a privilege to be here tonight to be part of this celebration. As was mentioned when I came on the stage, I represent the riding of Oxford. And some of you in the audience may know Oxford University in Taipei. That was built and started by George Leslie Mackay from Oxford County. Because of what he did in Taiwan, we now have his statue at our courthouse in the center of the city of Woodstock. And I want to, on behalf of the citizens of Oxford, I want to bring greetings and congratulations to all of you from the citizens. And I want to say how proud I am to be able to be here, because I'm sure when George Leslie Mackay went to Taiwan hundreds of years ago, he never imagined that the representative of Oxford would be able to come here tonight and bring greetings to his people from the people of Oxford County. So thank you very much for having me here this evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now let's welcome the Mayor for City of Markham, Mr. Frank Scalvini. And also Warden of Oxford County, Mr. Don McKay.
Well, thank you very much. Ni hao, da jia hao. I am, first off, want to make a couple of introductions. Regional Councillor Joe Lee is also here. Welcome, Regional Councillor Lee from the City of Markham. And I also wear the hat of the Chair of the York Regional Police Service, so I'd like to introduce our Police Chief, Eric Jolliffe, who is here. Welcome, Chief Jolliffe. And just to be fair to everyone and give everyone free airtime, I know we have other representatives of York Regional Police that are here, but also members of the Toronto Police Service. Let's give all of our police officers a hand. Thank you. I want to wish you certainly a very best of the 103rd Republic of China Taiwan National Day. I can tell you that in the city of Markham, being the most diverse city in all of Canada, we see the tremendous benefits that new Canadians have made to our city. And just 2 weeks ago, I had the pleasure and honor to open a new branch, the CTBC Bank, and we had Madam Kitsu Wu, who was the wife of the late founder, was with us in Markham opening that branch. So now, not only are we open for investment, but we have a great bank to place your money in when you make money in the city of Markham. Last September, I had the privilege of going to Taiwan for the first time. And I was accompanied by Regional Councillor Joe Lee and also Tammy Mock, a business person from the city of Markham. And we had the opportunity to visit Hsinchu City and Hsinchu Science Park. Of course, Markham is Canada's high-tech capital, so there's a great synergy between Hsinchu and the city of Markham. And I think in the near future, the mayor of Hsinchu will be able to visit our great city as well. While we were there, obviously, we had a chance to visit Taipei, and it is a beautiful city, but I have to tell you, I'm very, very envious of the subway system that is there. Hopefully in the near future we'll be able to see much of that same rapid transit built here in the Greater Toronto area. It was not only the fact that it was modern, that it was clean, but I really appreciated the way in which it dealt with the passengers with decency. The right way to line up, to get them into the cars, and in the most friendly and efficient manner. So I hope that we can learn a lot from Taiwan. But in the meantime, I can tell you that we have very low taxes in the city of Markham, and I know that's something the Taiwanese business community appreciates, and I hope to see further investment in our community and more relationship between high-tech firms in Hsinchu, Taiwan, and the city of Markham. Xie, thank you very much, and thank you to Director General Wu and his staff, because they are an incredible team. And I want to say, Director General Wu, you are a great representative of Taiwan here in the Greater Toronto area. Not only in bringing together the Taiwanese community, but fostering that very strong relationship of many of our communities and Taiwan. Thank you for the great work.
Thank you for the opportunity to join you. As you celebrate your culture, I stand before you as a cultural icon of the connection. This is the Dr. Mackay Tartan Scottish heritage that he had in going to Taiwan some 140 years ago. And as a ward of Oxford County, it's always a privilege to wear this, to recognize and celebrate the cultural heritage and connection that we have in Oxford County and Ontario and Canada with Taiwan. So on behalf of Oxford County, I'm certainly pleased to be here and celebrate this 103rd National Day, 2014, of the Republic of China, Taiwan. Oxford County has a long relationship with Taiwan, starting with Dr. George Leslie Mackay, and today we enjoy frequent visits with the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office. And I want to thank them for their hospitality, their friendliness as experienced on each and every visit. I want to assure you that Oxford County, the door is open to you, to your nation's people, to further build on our cultural and economic trade opportunities. You were mentioning in your address, Director General Wu, your President's mandate to join together, and that is filtered down to the schools in Taiwan, and they sent an invitation to our Oxford County, and it's my pleasure to let you know that one of our local schools in Oxford County will be twinning with the Tam Kong High School that Dr. Mackay started. We look forward to that trip in March of the coming year, and again, letting our young people enjoy the richness of your country, and hopefully that will help build our relations together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Scarpini, and thank you, Warden McKinley. Please welcome Councillor, Ward 3, Etobicoke Center, Mr. Peter Leung. Councillor of City of Markham, Mr. Joe Lee. Councillor, City of Markham, Mr. Gordon Landon. And Councillor, Etobicoke Center, Miss Gloria Lindsay Luby. We would like to have Ms. Luby to say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Director General Wu and Mrs. Wu, former guests, colleagues in government, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of myself, Gloria Lindsay Luby, and my colleague here, Peter Leung, Councillor Peter Leung, I would like to welcome you to our wonderful city of Toronto, and to congratulate Taiwan on 103 anniversary. What a wonderful accomplishment. Congratulations to all of you. Many things have been said about how wonderful Taiwan is and Taipei, and I admit I've never been there, but it is on my to-do list, definitely. And I want to say that, and I know you've heard a lot of speeches already tonight, so I'm going to be very brief, but I want to say that one of the things that we can do here in Toronto as Canada's largest city is that we have a sister city relationship with other cities around the globe. And I think that's something that maybe we should be pursuing with Taipei, because, you know, I heard about the subway. Well, it's the envy. In Toronto, we're very envious of anybody who's got a better subway than us. So there is many things that we can learn from you and to work together for our mutual benefit. It's a win-win situation, socially, economically, culturally. We want to be with you in all of these things, and I thank you very much for having this reception here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Thank you, Mr. Lee. And thank you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you very much. Now let's welcome the Chief of Police, Toronto Police Service, Mr. Pierre Blair. Chief of Police, York Regional Police, Mr. Eric Jolie. And Chief of Police, Coburg Police Service, Mr. Kai Liu, Liu Yongkai Qingzhang. Please come to the stage.
We also like to welcome Mr. Lee Sa-po.
We would like to have Mr. Eric Jolie to give us a speech.
Ni hao. You know, it's great to be here on this very special occasion, and for me, great to be able to sneak south of Steeles Avenue, come to the great city of Toronto. But, you know, on behalf of over 2,200 members of your regional police, I bring greetings. But I also bring greetings on behalf of some of my colleagues here tonight, my colleagues from the Toronto Police Service and my colleagues from Waterloo Regional Police. And I can tell you that we've had an outstanding relationship with the Director General's office. I can tell you that I had the very kind offer of joining the Director General in his home for dinner and his gracious hospitality, and it's these things that bring communities together. It's these things to make sure that our communities work in cooperation. So on behalf of all the members of our police service, and I know on behalf of all the members of the Toronto Police Service and the Waterloo Police Service, thank you very much for your kind offer to have us tonight, and of course, Shei Shei, thank you.